It's Saturday, which means I'm on a long run. So at this point in marathon prep, I have 2 long runs left. Today, I have my 17-mile long run. Next week, I have a 20-mile long run. And then I will start tapering off my mileage to lead up to the actual race day. I figured for this week's episode, I would take you through the mental battle of a long run. I feel good right now. Mentally, I'm good. I'm ready to go. I feel excited about this. And when I woke up, I wasn't. But I spent that entire stretching morning time just in complete silence. And all I was doing was counting my blessings, thinking about how much of a blessing it is that I get to go run, because there's people who can't, and I have this privilege and I shouldn't take it for granted. And so just a lot of gratitude today. I'm gonna keep going and I'll check back with you in about 2 miles. Coming up on the 5-mile mark, I'm actually pretty surprised at how good I feel. I am cruising at a very easy 10-minute pace right now, and I think the weather is really playing into my favor. I haven't ran in temperatures this cold since the spring, and it is just sort of mind-blowing how big of a difference that makes. Mentally, I'm still feeling strong. I don't have any headphones with me on this run. I haven't listened to anything this morning. It's just been silence. And trying to focus on 1 mile at a time and just be grateful. So far, that's working for me. I don't know what it is about staring off into a cornfield, but I love it. I find a cornfield in the fall to be unbelievably inspiring. I don't know why that is. That's not even a cornfield. I don't actually know what that is. There's corn over there. Something about farming. Oh, get a look at this one. You got the barn. You got the power lines. That's picture perfect. Oh, I'm zoomed in way too far. I'm coming up on 7 miles, and my running form just feels good. I'm definitely starting to hit that runner's high. I feel bouncy. It's like I'm Tigger and I'm going to Pooh's house. You know, because I got the orange shirt. I'm actually running to my parents' house. It's my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. My whole family is meeting there for brunch. So I just thought, well, I guess I'll just run there. I ran this route once before, actually on my 26th birthday, and it was a lot colder. And I wore a camel pack full of water, and it just froze, completely froze. I feel a lot faster in way better shape on this one than I did last time. Well, I'm about 8 miles in, and I did make a slight mistake. I missed a turn, and now I find myself running on a main road. Don't worry, I will be careful, and I will get back on the back roads as soon as I get to the back road. I don't know how far away it is. Maybe it's a mile, hopefully less. We'll see. I'm definitely getting to that point where I'm like, okay, I don't really want to be running anymore, but I can't have that mindset. That's a pretty good cornfield. I don't really know if the camera does it justice, but that tree way off there, that's pretty good. I'm about 9.5 miles in. I went through a pretty dark place about a mile ago. I did not want to be running anymore. I started to walk. I was like, oh, how many more miles do I got? And then I did the math wrong. I was like, I only got 6 more miles. I still have about 9 miles left. I am back on the back roads though, which is a great title for a country song. I'm under a 10-minute pace right now. Really looking forward to brunch. Look at that, the mail truck. Hey, you got any granola bars? I would love a granola bar. I would love a granola bar right now. I'm at about 11.5 miles. And what I'm bracing myself for right now is the infamous wall that I always hit around this point. Anytime that I've done a run over 10 miles, I just hit this wall and I look down at my watch and it's always around the 12-mile mark. Right now, I do feel good. I wish I had headphones with me because I think that would power me through the last little bit of this run. But the thing that's interesting about this run is that the furthest distance-wise I've ever ran is 17 miles. If that wall comes, I will be ready to film that mental process. But I don't know if it'll come. We'll see. Look at this field. That's the best one yet, by far. 13.5 miles. I've got 3.5 miles left. I remember the last time I was running this route and I got to this part and I was only doing 16 miles that day. But I got to this portion of the run and I was in a lot of pain. Mentally, I was shot. This time around, I'm looking at my watch. I'm at a 9:49 pace. My average heart rate is 145. I feel so much stronger. And at this point, I'm probably just going to be putting the camera up and finishing this run. I want to finish in the fastest time possible. So we'll see what I can do on these last 3.5 miles. That's a good field. I gotta know what kind of thing that is they're growing. Could not be happier with how that felt, how I feel the next day. I never once hit a wall yesterday. Didn't hit the 12-mile wall, kept waiting for it to happen. My last mile was actually my fastest mile, and I just felt very good, very strong the whole way through. I went out very slow. My body it performs so much better if my first mile is my slowest mile. So trying to take that into consideration for race day with this marathon, if I start out real slow and let my body warm up, and then I start hitting consistent splits from there, I just do way better with that. I was able to finish in 2 hours, 44 minutes, 59 seconds, averaged a 9-minute, 42-second mile pace. My average heart rate was 147. I felt bouncy. That's the only way that I can really describe yesterday's run. Everything was just clicking. I didn't go into yesterday's long run expecting to be so encouraged by it, but I am ending week 10 of marathon prep super encouraged, super excited about peak week. That 20-mile long run, I'm actually excited to go out and do that. So I think that I've gone back and forth so much with trying to figure out what sort of running schedule is going to work the best for me. And I've ramped miles up, and then I've decreased in mileage, and then I've ramped them up again. And prioritizing recovery seems to be playing in my favor. I ended week 9 feeling very discouraged, but I'm ending week 10 on a super high note. And that is just, that's just the way of the game. That's week 10. And I will see you for peak week next week, week 11. Looking forward to it.